This was the day before uh, words like reverse teaching, reverse coaching became very popular. This was the year, I think, 2007. I was a tutor in a small company at the time, and I was leading an English language intervention program for several people. So, in the course of this, I got an idea when I was reading the newspaper the other day about how one small pathshala on the outskirts of Nagpur had started a unique initiative, and it was published in the Hitwada, saying that here the teachers sit in a class and some of the students who are handpicked teach them, and they call it a reverse teaching session. And it has helped a lot because now the teachers know how to manage students better, and because of that their teaching skills have drastically improved. Having heard this, I took this idea to my then boss, the administration and the HR head at the time, saying that why don't we do this for our intervention? He said, yes, go ahead. Later on, when I put a little bit of structure to it, knowing how much the person likes frameworks and uh, how will we measure, how will we check, what are the toll gates. When I put all this together and I went, okay, now can I implement it? It would be a good time to do that. It was shot down. For the simple reason is at that time I was just a trainer. I was not even the training manager. I was not even the function owner. Neither was I on par with that person to suggest such a good track for this idea. Several months later, I came to know that my own peer, in a similar intervention, the same idea was picked up, used, rebadged with a different name, and implemented, and it also won several awards. At the time, I think in that year when I did this particular thing, even Aditya Birla won several awards for a reverse teaching process that they implemented at Aditya Birla Limited. I felt bad inside that I had this idea. I was ready with this structure. I even put it together in some form, but only because of the reluctance to give me a go ahead, and I had to listen to a senior person who restricted my implementation. A good thing passed us by. If you have faced something like this at your workplace, remember there are two ways to navigate around it. Number one, put the idea together in such a way that it appeals to the leadership of the team. Secondly, don't give a complete surprise to your boss when you mention it in a large forum where senior people are sitting, so that could be termed as offensive. What you can do is give a hint about it, and while you talk on other updates, say there's also a reverse teaching plan which has an impact, possible impact on so much, a saving of so much, and uh, an impact on the organization of this level. That we need permission from the leadership to begin. When you put it across as a request and say that they own it, we need your approval, it makes it easier. Similarly, when we are at work, if you say, I have an idea, let's do this, it doesn't go down well with senior people. If you say, I don't know how you'll take this, but this is a suggestion, a thought, let me all know what you think. The same thing, when it's presented as a thought and thrown out there, a leader has a choice to pick it up, toggle around with it, and then say, yes, it's good. Who would like to try it? Give them a choice, and eventually you will get the credit for it. That's one way to handle it. The other way to handle it is get one or two strong people, influencers, to, to talk and agree to what you say the moment you present your thoughts. Find a right forum for this, present it, and have them back you. And once they back you, they go out all the way. You can't go wrong with this second approach because there is no downside. If you face a similar issue at work and you want to navigate around it, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you face a similar experience, do share it on the chat. Thank you.